Quiet on the set.
Now, I present to you the An Action Pod.
Is that not what we want in our biopics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly what we want.
Or else it wouldn't be a biopic, you know?
Exactly.
More like a boring pick.
Come on, Derek. If we're not beating kids, then what are we doing?
What's the point?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the
Daniel
An
said it.
Action Podcast. It's everyone's favorite movie podcast with your boys. It's me, Derek.
It's me, Brett.
It's me, Daniel.
It's me, Gossip Girl.
XOXO.
XOXO. How are you boys doing? How's everyone doing?
Doing fine.
Fine.
Meh.
Meh.
I'm okay.
A lot of fines,
Annie.
okays, meh. Like Annie. Well, I'm glad everyone's doing very mid right now, so let me see if I can lighten up all your moods with some great news. They were maybe not so great news. I'll talk about some trailers that dropped. We're gonna have a bunch drop with over the weekend.
Oh, the
I'm
big
sorry.
game.
I have to bleep myself. I'm gonna have to bleep that.
You will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to get sued. Like Taylor Swift suing that guy tracking her jet.
Is she?
She's not suing him. She presented a cease and desist letter.
Yeah.
But why? That's public information.
Because apparently, like, there was a stalker that, like, was able to track where she was because of that information.
It's public
That's
information.
crazy.
Doesn't that have to be? You can find that.
It has to be logged, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you can see all of that.
All the flight logs.
If you told me what city she's in right now, I can find her flight. I bet you. Even though it's private, I bet you I can find it. What city is she in?
She gotta be in
Tokyo.
Tokyo right now, right?
Give me fucking 10 seconds.
10 seconds. You got it.
10,
Oh, whoops. Pulled up the
9.
wrong app. Sorry, give me like
Okay.
50 more seconds.
50.
okay,
50.
50, 49, 48.
Tokyo.
All right, while he's looking that up, I'll talk about the trailers that dropped. Big horror sequel trailer dropping for A Quiet Place Day 1. We got the first look of that.
Prequel,
I'm
not
sorry,
sequel.
Prequel, thank you. It is a prequel. Daniel yelling at me. Prequel from the first day of the events of this kind of world happening.
But in New York, it looks like,
Set
right?
in New York from the looks of it, with Lupita Nyong'o.
Nyong'o.
Thank you. Joseph Quinn.
Joseph Quinn.
And he's returning.
Yeah, Jaimin Hunsu.
Yeah, I was like, I'll let Daniel say that one. I'm not going to try on that one. And Nat, which Wolf brother is it? Is it Nat or Alex? One of the Wolves are in this movie too.
I don't.
He's not in the
didn't
trailer,
think
but he's on the cast list.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see one of them in the trailer. So,
Somewhat.
is it the one that was in Hereditary or the other one?
Which one was in Hereditary?
Nat.
The younger one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look it up real quick. That seems right. But yeah, did everyone get a chance to see this trailer or anything?
Yeah, I just saw it right before recording.
I haven't
Looks
seen
pretty
it.
good.
To be honest with you, I didn't even know this franchise was still alive.
Alex
I didn't
Wolff.
know they were going to make another one.
Alex.
I mean, the second one was pretty good.
I did like
From
the
what I've
second
heard,
one.
yes.
Yeah.
You haven't seen them, Josh?
No, I saw the first one, and then I was like, cool. And then I haven't really cared to watch the other ones.
Let's not be surprised here. This is also the guy that has never seen a John Wick movie.
That's true. This
Hey,
guy hates
Criticize
movies.
me all you want.
This guy doesn't like movies.
Like I said, you could kill me.
I won't.
Yeah, I
John
mean,
Wick.
it looks good. I mean, I don't know if what capacity John Krasinski's involved in this one. If he's writing, I know he's not directing it, but they showed like some of the. I think it was just set up for the trailer, like from the previous movies. I don't think that was going to be tied in at all. So, I think it has a release date for May. It's in the first, like it's a summer movie, I think. But it looks like it'll be another little spooky time at the theater, I think. So,
Wow.
yeah. Another trailer that dropped, and it was also part of a larger kind of like news thing for Disney. Disney had, I think they might have had a shareholders call or something today. They dropped a lot of things that they're
Brad.
involved in. They showed a Moana 2 teaser trailer that's coming out this year.
Yay.
On top of all the other sequels they announced that are coming in like the next 2 to 3 years.
What other sequels?
Oh,
Frozen 3?
Oh, yes, Frozen
No.
3 is one.
Oh yeah, Frozen 3 is.
Toy Story 5 is another one.
Zootopia 2.
Zootopia 2.
Moana 2.
Moana 2. We're getting also Inside Out 2 this year.
Incredibles 3.
Are we getting that? I didn't see it.
No, he's joking. He wanted to see my reaction.
He's getting Inside Out 2. You can't have it all.
Oh yeah, Inside Out 2. Fuck.
Which
Where they bring Bing Bong back and kill him off and shoot him in the back of the head.
Let me pose this question to you boys: Are y'all excited? Does this mean anything to you anymore? Are we over the Disney sequels? What is everyone's kind of stance on this? Because I think somebody put out that for the next couple of years, Disney's not going to have an original movie release. I think all their slate is being taken up by sequels and whatnot.
Beautiful.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I like it's whatever to me. Like if the movies are good, then so be it. If they're bad, then whatever. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it anyway.
Okay,
That's my opinion.
what do you think, Brett?
You know, I think the bigger news here is the merger.
That is the
I was
bigger
ready
news.
for
The
this.
epic.
It isn't
Yeah,
even a
ready for
merger.
that.
It's an investment.
It's
I guess you
it
could
is an
say a
investment.
$1.5 billion investment
Fuck, dude, that's so much money.
in Epic
who?
Games,
With Epic Games, Fortnite.
creators of Fortnite.
Creators of Fortnite.
Oh damn.
We are.
They just hit the jackpot, dude. Like, if Fortnite wasn't bringing Epic Games like a shit ton of money, this is it. Like, there's like no way of stopping them at this point.
But yeah, what are they investing specifically? Is it like to just
Games. They're thinking about maybe some possibilities of TV shows and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, mainly just investing in Epic Games and whatever endeavors I'm sure they want to pursue. I'm sure Disney wants a bunch of games made by them.
yeah.
Right? We all want to pour more money into Disneyland or Disney. So yeah, that's great.
Give me my Aladdin skin in Fortnite.
Yeah, you should surely expect a bunch of Disney skins to now be releasing on Fortnite. More common. Goofy is probably going to be one of them, and I can't wait to play as Goofy.
Gosh, Mickey, I'm gonna hit this gritty.
Hell yeah! Dude. Oh,
Hip is gritty. Yuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the future. That's
Seems to be.
I haven't looked too much into the deal. I did see that was like I think Bob Iger himself came out to make that announcement in the
He
the
did,
video.
yeah.
Yeah.
The legendary man himself.
The legendary man himself.
He said something in quotes like, "What if we made a virtual world?"
What
of
if we
Disney?"
made Ready Player One? Is basically
Yeah.
what is going to happen.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
not far off.
We're not far off. No,
We're
Fortnite
not.
is,
No,
is kind
we're
of
not.
like bridging that gap, and we're going to make that even sooner. I bet with this.
Yeah.
With Apple Vision, baby, the future is looking bright.
It is wild
Looking
seeing
so
those.
Yes, Brett, I'm sick. Stop making that noise.
Cover
We're
your-
not in the same room.
Cover your fucking mouth at least.
We're not even in the same room. Why do
Jesus
you care?
Christ, dude.
Why do you care?
'Cause I don't
Can I
wanna
share
hear you
my
cough in the
thoughts on all of
fucking
this
mic.
real quick?
Of course.
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna just share my thoughts, okay? Epic Games, unfortunately, Fortnite specifically, had changed the landscape of gaming like forever. Ever since they brought out their whole battle pass and like all this stuff, gaming has just changed. And I think everybody thought Epic Games was kind of like just gonna be that game that's gonna float around, just making you get like a quick cash grab by bringing out Cowboy Bebop skins or Peter Griffin skins and all that kind of stuff. But with now that they're working with Disney, this is just gonna expand them even more. And I know Disney in the past they brought out a game that was like a gotcha game. It was like my cousin had it. It was like you buy the toys and you could put the toys
Oh
in the
yeah,
game.
Disney
You're talking
Infinity.
about Disney
Yeah,
Infinity?
yeah. So like obviously Disney has been in the gaming landscape, and I don't know what happened to Disney Infinity. I'm pretty sure it flopped.
I think that market they hit its kind of peak, and I think most of those
Yeah.
areas like Skylanders and even Amiibos, which was Nintendo's like jump into it, I think eventually lost its luster over time because I don't think any of them are really doing that much. I think Nintendo's the only one that still does it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's cool, but at the same time I'm just very curious as to what are they gonna do with all of this. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a Disney game, but Sora and Fortnite, baby, I'm for it.
But you're
But
telling me that you're not trying to fight Fortnite in the Haunted Mansion, Josh?
sure, I mean, let's see
Pirates
what
of
they
the
do.
Caribbean?
I'm not gonna doubt it. I think they'll do a lot of cool stuff, but I don't, dude. It's gonna be crazy. It's kind of weird because it's also gonna make you think like, what else is gonna happen? Like, is Sony gonna do something with another gaming producing company? I know Sony has their own gaming company, right? Or they?
Yeah, they don't have to do shit, dude.
No.
Xbox is about to
Yeah.
give them everything.
Xbox
so-
Xbox starts with a third party studio.
Yeah, Sony has their own gaming thing, right? But I don't know. And the whole sequel thing, it's whatever. The movies are good, like Daniel. If the movies are good, they're good. If not, then on to the next thing. But yeah, I'm like iffy about it. I'm in the middle of everything. I'm just like, I'm just here. I'm just here. Can't wait to see fucking all the Disney parades do the gritty and all that shit.
Disney's gonna own everything.
Yeah,
All
they're owning
under umbrella.
everything. Everything.
This is not what Walt wanted.
All Walt wanted was no fucking gum in his parks. That was it.
That was it. And trash cans everywhere.
And trash cans everywhere. To this day, you cannot buy a bag of gum in that park.
No.
To this day.
To this day, I don't know. I haven't looked too much into the Epic deal, so I guess I would have to do my own little dive into
It's
that.
a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. I'm surprised they had that money. They had a lot of big bombs last year, and they just
Oh,
spent
yeah.
1.5 billion on this. So I'm
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see if this investment pays off for them. I don't know.
It's
In terms of the
you gotta believe it's everybody buying merch as well, you know?
yeah, I know their parks were also kind of not doing great, and they've once again boosted all their prices on everything. I think their passes, their tickets. It's just every year they go up. There's no kind of like plateau of it. It's just always increasing. So
Yeah.
in regards to the sequels, it's just kind of like all the same kind of shit. It's with the live action movies and like even the Marvel stuff, and it's like all just kind of like it's like a machine that just is churning out stuff. And so if it's good, it's good. But like I always like to see new stuff and see what they can do. But I mean, Toy Story 4 was good, but I think I would have been happy if it never existed. I
think the reason these sequels are being made is just like Brett said, it's the merch. Like it's like all these IPs that they have, you know what I mean? Like
they make money. I mean,
they have like
Frozen 2
they
made
have
$1
like
billion.
so much stuff. Well, yeah, but like they have like so much stuff to sell. I mean, if you go to the park, like I mean, I don't know. I'm not really surprised about the sequels. Like I kind of saw it coming. I did not see Toy Story 5 though, to be honest with you, because I was like, fuck, dude, they're not gonna let that.
They're about to
franchise-
wrap this story for a third time.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like, it's like I did not expect that, but everything else I was like, yeah, I could kind of see that happening, but whatever sells the merch, man.
Yeah. Whatever that mouse gets his pockets filled.
That mouse has his pockets filled.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. That's right, come
Hot dog. Hot dog.
Yeah, anyone have any other little thoughts about this? Anything else they wanted to add?
No, but I do have more Disney news.
Oh shit.
Please add on.
Oh, all right. Should I do this in a Mickey voice, or should I just go like? a
I
regular?
would love to hear you do it
Just
in a
regular.
Yeah,
voice.
I would like to hear the Mickey voice too.
I want to
Sorry,
hear the Mickey
Daniel.
voice. Sorry, Danny, you've been outvoted.
Cringe. Cringe.
I'll do the first. I'll do the first one. I'll do the first one. I'll do the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah,
Hulu? No, I can't do it.
I was so excited. I got so excited.
Disney and Hulu are now stepping up their game with password sharing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
So I think because of the success of Netflix's password sharing, Hulu and Disney are now jumping on that train.
Yeah.
Which I think it starts next month, next in March. So
yeah. I
just
think
a heads
we
up for everyone.
had talked about this when Netflix announced they're doing this. I think we even mentioned that if this does well for Netflix, we wouldn't be surprised if more streaming services did the same thing. And it's happening.
It did.
And because I think it's happening at the same time that they are merging together. Because I think they're going to be in. If they're not already, they're going to be in one app, Hulu and Disney.
Beautiful.
But yeah, now
How
they're.
convenient.
You have to. You can't do the password sharing anymore.
I think it's the Disney Plus app.
It will be Disney Plus. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
They want
Because I think I've been seeing on the Disney Plus app a beta for the Hulu section.
I don't think I've been on Disney Plus in a bit, so that's probably why I haven't seen
Wow,
it yet.
this guy's not watching Percy Jackson.
I have a couple.
and the
I'm a
Onion,
couple
huh?
episodes behind Percy Jackson. I think I'm like 2 behind.
Oh, all
I
right.
think.
Well,
Not too far.
in more Disney news,
And more Disney news.
Dude,
It was
I
renewed.
promise you it does not end there.
Yeah.
Disney,
Oh, no.
ESPN, Fox Sports, and Warner Brothers are all teaming together to create one big sports app.
Dude,
One big sports streaming service. Those are the rumors right now. So those would be all three of the biggest sports networks coming together in one place.
Brett, I feel like of the 4 of us, you might have the most perspective on this in terms of like how you feel. How do you feel about that?
It's absolute dog shit, Derek.
this just in. It's
I-
dog shit.
You might as well just get cable again. I mean, that's where we're kind of heading here.
I mean, we've kind of hit that
yeah.
loop right now.
Well,
We're almost at the full circle here. Just need
Yeah.
one app to be like, yo, we're purchasing Amazon Prime. Boom, it's over.
Well, here's the
you know?
thing. It's
Yeah.
funny you mentioned that. Have you guys? I don't know how often you go on like your Prime subscription, your streaming, but
don't get me started.
first off, I now have to pay extra for no ads.
Yes.
Mad about that
Yeah.
when I logged in. Second thing is Amazon. I don't know if other streaming services let you do this, but Amazon lets you kind of start bundling other streaming services
Yeah,
underneath Amazon. So you only have to go to Amazon, and you could include your HBO, your Stars, a lot of other
Crunchyroll.
all of your streaming services can be under one bigger streaming service. To
That's
make your
been a
life
thing for a
easier.
while, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like I've been
yeah.
seeing it more though. I feel like I don't know if it's just maybe I'm getting advertised it more. I don't know.
It was that and Apple TV that let you do that.
Apple's the other one. Okay.
I haven't seen any other apps doing that yet. Maybe Hulu. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy what's going on. Because, like, even if you were to go back to cable, it's like, what's left? Like, you can't really go on demand anymore for movies. They're just going to get the scraps of whatever's left. And it's also kind of like one of those things where it's like, if you don't have a physical copy of that movie, it's like, where are you going to see that movie? Where is it going to go? You know what I mean? Like, there are a bunch of movies that probably didn't get Oscar nominated or get as much press as they got when they came out, but they're still good movies. And it's like, well, where are they going to go? Like, how are you going to watch that movie? And seeing all these companies kind of like getting under one giant umbrella of like streaming and services and all that. It's like I don't know, dude. It's not fun.
That's why you support physical media, because companies like Criterion and Arrow, other like specialty companies like that will release like a lot of smaller like titles that probably wouldn't get released normally. So it's just that's a big component of it. I think it is a lot of stuff is going to get like kind of swept, especially like streaming only shows. Like a lot of shows that like if they don't perform well. They get canned, and then they're completely removed from the streaming service, never to be seen again. A lot of the current ones are, I think every streamer has done it so far. Amazon, Netflix, Max, Disney have all removed content that was original to them, and they've just wiped its existence. So
Yeah.
unless you have like downloaded it or somehow gotten access to it, there's going to be no way to view that content anymore. So it's just kind of lost media.
Yeah.
Like Batgirl rip.
Batgirl.
Like
rip.
Batgirl, that one will never even see. that one's
Yeah, that one you can't even see at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
that fucking Looney Tunes movie, the Coyote versus Acme, might see the light of day. I've not heard an update on that, but that one might save being scrapped forever.
Yeah, that one's gonna get canned. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty concerning a little bit because it's like, well, what's gonna happen? Like, I can't just like, I have to watch what they want me to watch now. You know, like you're gonna go ahead and like press this fucking movie against me like every time.
Whoa. No one's
don't
forced
know.
you to do anything. The American
No, I
government
know, but,
loves you,
like-
Josh.
Yeah, oh yeah, I feel the love. But I remember I used to talk so much crap on Netflix because it was just a trash TV streaming service.
Oh,
like
dude.
that's all it was, and like some of it was good, but like honestly, like I think now that these companies figured out the formula of like, okay, maybe if we get these more premium movies and these more premium shows onto our streaming service, we could have a reason to charge this like more premium price. Like I remember when Netflix started doing that, they got all these movies that I was like, wait, whoa, like I didn't know you guys had all these movies on here, like, and so I think that's like the whole formula right now. It's like we'll get these premium movies that we know you like, but you're gonna have to cough up more in order for you to watch it whenever you want. So
But yeah, I just want to let everybody know that Peacock, not too long ago, streamed a championship game, a division game, strictly on Peacock. Not a lot of people are very happy about that because you had
That's
to have
unfair, yeah.
Peacock in order to watch it. So
Damn.
stupid.
that could be the future.
Yeah, I mean Netflix got WWE. That's going to be
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
they'll have
They got
they'll have
WWE.
WWE now. Not all their stuff though. Just right. They still like there's like other stuff that'll still be like pay-per-view, or is it everything?
I think they'll be showing it weekly, I believe.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
the weekly shows maybe.
I don't know. Have you guys seen the Apple TV games when they would stream it on there and it was specifically broadcasted through Apple TV like hosts and like They're using,
a
like-
sport game, like a
yeah, like so the MLB did that. They were showing like playoff games on Apple TV,
yeah.
but like who the hell is gonna watch baseball except for me? I watch baseball.
Yeah, only
And,
fucking nerds do.
And so I was watching it, and it's just like it was so bad to watch it, and like they're all wearing like Apple headphones, and they're like
Apple?
Apple
Got my Apple
headphones
headphones on.
yeah,
Apple?
they're like, oh my god, you just hit that home run. How did that feel? And they're like,
Oh, great with
just-
my
I swung the bat.
AirPod Pros right next to me.
Yeah, so it's like it's whatever.
Fantastic.
But yeah, but that's the future.
Yeah, that's
We're
that's our
living in it,
future.
or we're driving headfirst into it. So
We're living it.
do your part. Support physical media. I'll just keep yelling that on my rooftop. Did you guys have any other news you saw? Anything else you wanted to mention or bring up for this week?
Oh, anime corner, real quick.
I don't
Anime
think I'm
corner.
hearing anything, so I guess
Anime
what
corner.
was that? What was
Real
that?
quick, in the anime corner, this just in, the great anime, My Hero Academia, announced a new movie.
Stop him. Stop him now. Stop him talking now.
And they announced the new movie, and it is not canon, so it's pretty much pointless to watch. And I think, obviously, Demon Slayer is coming out soon. We all got tickets to go see that.
we'll be seeing
Pretty
its
hyped.
premiere very soon. Doesn't mean
Are you
what?
saying,
Yeah.
Josh, that non-canon anime movies don't deserve to be watched?
Yeah.
No, but the My Hero movies are
Josh, I
kind
want
of
you
like...
to flash back to, I want to say, 2
Because-
years ago when we watched
We went to go watch one.
a
yes,
non-canon
yes.
movie together.
A non-canon
Yes.
piece of shit movie.
But like,
Oh, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that
Which
one.
one are you talking
I'm talking
about?
about. I was talking about the My Hero one that we watched, me and Josh.
Yeah,
not
that's
the one.
I don't know.
My
what
bad,
you're
I was
talking
not the
about.
one,
I don't know
not
what
the
you're
One
talking
Piece
about. I don't know
Red.
what you're
The
talking
music.
about.
That's a musical.
okay, yeah,
that
I
is
was
not
my
an
bad. Yeah, I
anime
was thinking
movie.
about the
That is a
musical, yeah.
musical. Okay, but yes,
It's
I
a
do remember
musical
watching that.
movie, Josh. What do you mean?
It's a musical movie, yes, but it's not an anime movie. Like it's just singing in
It's
that
an
fucking
anime. I mean, it's
movie.
still
But it
anime.
is an anime, and it's an anime musical.
Did you like it, Daniel? Because it sounds like you liked it.
It was
He gave
fine.
it 3 stars, if I recall. Maybe 2.5.
One Piece Red was just.
You can't complain now, Josh. You're almost 300 episodes in. You're going.
I am 300 episodes in,
I
and
You
got
have
one.
to watch
but
that movie when you hit that
I
point.
guess I like One Piece Red.
Yeah.
But yeah, so My Hero just announced one of their movies. Demon Slayer is coming out with a movie. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is. Did they announce a movie
Well,
as well?
Demon Slayer is just it's the season premiere. I don't think it's a movie.
No.
Oh, they're doing that thing, which again, that's like
They're doing it again, and we're all going back to see it.
we're all going because it looks
I'm-
great.
I'm sorry, Josh. Do you not want to go?
Yeah, did you not want to go?
Do you not want to
do.
go? I'll cancel your ticket, brother. I'll
good.
cancel
I'll
that.
go. I want to go, but
Seems like
Sound
it
like
has
it.
no.
but it's like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like right now in the world of anime movies, nothing's really going on. That's like too.
What if you're a Spy Family watcher? There's that new Spy Family movie. I saw that today. It's coming in April.
Oh yeah.
So
Is it canon?
don't know. is that the one? Is that your criteria?
No, I'm curious.
I don't know. We'll just go watch and find out.
None of the Naruto movies were canon.
Yeah, nobody talks about that. That's
Actually,
like
people
nobody
talk
talks about
Person
them.
One.
But yeah,
Anyways.
so that's the quick little anime corner. Also, real quick, crazy story.
No, your time's
So-
up.
so
Sorry.
the anime Solo Leveling, I mentioned came out. I think it's like 2 episodes or 3 episodes in. I watched the first episode. It was cool. I was like, I'm just gonna let it build up and I'll catch up.
Josh, can you
'cause-
give? I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and say the three of us have no idea what that anime is about. Go ahead and
Solo
give us
Leveling.
a description.
Solo Leveling takes place in a world where basically it's like Dungeons and Dragons but IRL. So like you have people that are like wizards and stuff like that, and they're part of guilds, and they make
IRL.
a living. They make a living off of that. So they go into these things called dungeons, and then they come back out of those things and they sell it, and they make a living doing that. And there's like ranks. There's S rank, A rank, B rank, C, D, and then there's like an E rank, which is like the lowest of the low. Your main character is an E rank. He's the lowest of the low, and he does this stuff because he needs to get paid. But
Don't we all?
he discovers something. He wakes up and he's like gaining these superpowers, and basically his job is to level up. So it's solo leveling. So he's like leveling up and he's doing the grind to go ahead and he's basically a gamer but like IRL. Uh, so that is solo leveling. But the voice actor for solo leveling apparently committed to this fucking role, and he basically coughed up blood after I think the 3rd episode or something like that, or I don't know, but one of the episodes, and he started to cough up blood. So solo leveling, I don't know if it's on pause yet, but it seems like they're gonna put it on pause because homie took it too seriously.
Can you hear
So,
that
yeah.
in his performance? Can you hear that?
I haven't watched the episode,
Oh, okay.
so
Well,
I'm not.
We'll circle back
100%
on
sure.
that.
Yeah, but I do want to watch it now just to see what what part and if they add that to it. But we'll see. So, yeah, that's the anime corner. Back to you, Derek, with the news.
I have no more news unless somebody else did. Brett, Daniel.
Did we by chance? Is Daniel frozen?
No.
Did we by chance get a confirmation that Pedro Pascal is in fact Mr. Fantastic?
Yes, I think SAG has confirmed it. Essentially,
Beautiful.
He is going to
Yeah.
start filming soon for that. They have the rest of the cast. They haven't announced it yet. That movie is
Well,
supposed
he's
to
not
come
doing
out.
anything else, so
Yeah, no work in his pipeline right now. He's definitely
Yeah.
not the busiest man in Hollywood
just
right now.
just has to film one episode for season 2 of Last of Us, and that's probably it. I mean,
You're not wrong.
Half an episode.
yeah, not even half, like 10 minutes of an episode, one
Yeah.
scene.
Spoiler.
Yeah,
Daniel doesn't give a shit anymore.
he knows.
No, I know. But
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
to our live audience,
We've
Do
spoiled.
not hit that button.
I was gonna say we spoiled it over and over. yeah, they haven't said who the rest of the cast is going to be. They have them casted. I think the rumor, as of now, is Vanessa Kirby. Oh, am I boring you, Daniel?
Would you rather watch my cousin's confirmation, Daniel? Is that what you'd rather do?
Sure, Brad.
Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Eben from The Bear. What's his?
Moss Backrack.
Thank you. Those are the three
Fucking Daniel,
for Miss
he's
Fantastic,
a
Human
name
Torch,
expert.
and The Thing, respectively. But have not confirmed any of those yet. And I think Eben was kind of coy about it when he was being asked if he was casted in it. So, only confirmed until once it's officially announced, which I would imagine is going to be soon. And I think they only I think they're slowing. I think I heard they're slowing down their movie releases too. Marvel.
I was about to say that.
Part of the
Marvel's slowing down their movie releases.
I think
Yeah.
after all the their last, I mean everything. I think last year besides Guardians, I think bombed. Plus a couple of their TV shows underperformed. I think
Yeah, no surprise there.
they are.
Get Kevin
I think,
Feige out.
slowing down. Kevin Feige wants out. He wants to go do Star Wars. Apparently, I've heard that.
Fucking let him.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
I haven't. Was Loki season 2 any good or? I haven't seen it.
I heard it was.
I like the. I didn't finish it. What I watched was good. Brett watched it. And I think he liked it. He
liked
his
it?
head. Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day I'll catch up to Marvel, but
it's okay. I think
really-
the Marvels will be
really want to.
streaming, so I'll finally be able to check it out. So.
yeah.
It is streaming now, like today.
Oh, I guess
As of
I've
recording.
as a
All
recording.
right, that's the
or
podcast,
release?
and see you guys later.
I'll watch it, but yeah, I think they said they're only releasing 2 movies next year. It's Captain America and Fantastic Four, and I don't know. I think they're only releasing maybe 1 movie this year. I don't know what the other movie would be because it's Deadpool 3, and I don't know if there's anything else they're coming out with.
Sure as hell ain't Blade.
It's not Blade. Blade has got some trouble.
What happened to that? Because I know Mahershala, like he backed
well,
out, right?
I think
I
it had
sent a
bad script.
Oh,
I sent an email.
A strongly
I
worded
did send
email.
a strongly worded email, and nobody can prove or deny that email got them to fix their shit.
Yeah.
you sent a wordly email.
So
you got
we're
them
going to
fix
say
this.
that
Okay.
Brett fixed Blade.
Basically,
Good
I
job.
saved
Good
Blade.
job.
Yeah.
Basically,
I
Brett.
mean, that's what
Brett
we're here
fixed
for.
Blade.
That's what we're here for, basically. Like,
Yeah,
we're here to fix shit.
yeah, mainly Brett.
Mainly me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for news. No one
Yeah,
said anything.
perfect.
So,
Yeah,
okay, I'm
that's
gonna.
it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do a quick little Rotten Tomatoes update because we got some movies coming out. We started officially because February's release. We got through January. So, we'll start off with Argylle, and I want to say that nobody hit Argylle because I think that one kind of bombed. I will talk.
What happened, Daniel?
What was it? What was the
I can-
score? I don't even remember what I gave it.
How come you didn't watch it?
Daniel sent me he saw that I watched it. He saw my letterbox, and he texted me saying, "Is this a movie I should wait for streaming?" And I said, "Yeah." Pretty much. So I'll talk about that in a little bit. So we all pretty much had it around the same range. Brett had it for a 69. Daniel gave it a 72. I actually gave it the highest praise somehow. 77. Josh, you said 68. The actual score was 37.
Fuck.
Yeah, we were way off.
We were
Henry Cavill couldn't save that?
no. No, he could not. Henry Cavill looked like he could not give 2 shits he was in this movie. I'll tell you that right now. I also had probably the worst haircut I've seen him have, or anyone have, really.
He looked like the guy from Street Fighter.
Yeah, he looked like fucking
The
Guile.
game.
Yeah. The other movies that have come out, we had Orion in the Dark come out on Netflix last week. Actually, I think this one reviewed pretty decently from what I was hearing. This one was sitting at a 89% as of right now. And unfortunately, nobody hit it as well. I think we were a bit lowballed. Josh, you were the closest though. You were saying 80, but just not quite there.
Usually how it goes.
Okay.
But lastly,
Feel
is
that.
Lisa Frankenstein, which is releasing this weekend. We'll check up on this one because reviews are still coming in. But as of now, it's sitting around a 53, and nobody's hit that as well. We're all pretty much in the 70s, 60 kind of range for that one.
It's
So.
the new Emma Stone movie?
What's that?
No?
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
Catherine
like the-
Newton. It's the Diablo Cody one that she wrote. It's with it's got Catherine Newton and Cole Sprouse, I think.
Cole Sprouse, yeah.
Okay.
That's out this weekend.
Why are you giving me that fucking look, Daniel? Because I mentioned your fucking girl or what?
No,
Okay, it's just like you gave me like a look of disgust or something because I mentioned your
no,
girl.
I didn't.
I'll mention your other girl too. What are you gonna do about it?
What other girl?
Taylor Swift?
What about her?
Burning jet fuel for no fucking reason?
Oh,
Carbon emissions?
Okay,
What's up, dude? What's up with that?
Carbon emissions.
I don't know.
Broke
I don't
up with-
know her life.
Broke up with Travis Kelce? What's up?
She didn't though.
And
Oh, she didn't. Wait, she did or she didn't? You know what? This isn't a Taylor Swift podcast. Okay.
She didn't. Jeez, he's just trying to rile me up.
surprised Daniel didn't mention the Taylor Swift streaming to Disney Plus news. I'm surprised that didn't.
Oh yeah.
Taylor's
I mean-
version.
Taylor's version of it.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
I think that's what it's
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
labeled. Yeah.
You want to know what makes it Taylor's version? She included 2 more songs in it.
No,
Oh,
4 more songs.
Oh shit!
No.
Oh shit! Derek,
Josh,
I mean,
Actually,
fuck.
5 more songs.
Josh,
Derek,
do you know-
protect
We're
me,
being
please.
No,
Derek, protect me, please.
you should know.
Do you know what you're going up against here, Josh? Yeah?
Yeah, I forget. You know,
Yeah.
Daniel. By the way, my girlfriend is also excited for this movie. So,
okay.
Don't try to save your shit now.
Yeah.
hey,
No backpedal.
No
Stick true.
backpedaling.
Stick true to it.
Stick your ground. Stand your ground.
Yeah, that's it for the Rotten Tomatoes for now. So let's jump into what we've been watching this last week. Who would like to kind of talk about?
I'll start because
Oh.
I didn't watch anything. So,
You didn't watch anything while you were sick? Are you sleeping?
I started watching this show called The Traitors. That's it.
Yes. Okay. The U.S. version.
The U.S. one. Yeah.
Did you watch? Did you finish both seasons or just the first one?
I have 1 episode left of season 2 and the reunion of season 1. I mean,
Season
sorry.
1. Okay. I haven't seen
Yeah.
season.
Do you watch that show, Derek?
I watched season 1.
Okay.
I haven't seen season 2 yet, but it was a very entertaining show. I
It's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I do like Alan Cumming as the
Alan Cummings
host.
is a great
He's very
host. Yeah,
good.
he's a very good host.
He's very good.
Brett caught that.
What?
Nothing.
What's wrong?
Say
Nothing.
anything.
But
We had
yeah, I
that
mean,
coronation.
other than that, that's all I've seen, and catching up on Drag Race. But that's it.
The
Perfect.
huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go.
Go on.
Well, as we all know, Jujutsu Kaisen is wrapped up. I have started Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Very nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a
I have arrived.
PlayStation
Finish it,
message
sir.
asking if I should if she should rewatch season
He
1.
sent you a PlayStation message. Hello, fellow gamers. Is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 worth it?
I said, oh, should I go back to Season 1 and, start there? Or, should I just, jump into Season 2? Because I haven't watched it in a very long time. So,
Yeah, it's been
to
a
jump
minute.
back into these curses, it takes a while to remember what's happening, Just want to look one last look at you.
You got it. You got
You broke.
it.
So far, it's been fantastic. Yeah,
How far are you?
I think
How
I'm
far
like
are you?
I think I'm 10 episodes away from finishing.
Okay.
Shit.
You're in
goddamn.
the in the midst of the Shibuya.
Would you?
I'm in the Shibuya incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me the last thing you saw? Like, what was
I
the-
just saw that guy with the sword get beat the fuck up
Oh,
by
okay, yeah.
that one guy, Minu,
Yeah, he
Minu
got
whatever.
his, he got his cheeks clapped. Yeah.
Oh, dude, majorly. Yeah. Basically now.
Quick.
Oh,
Quick question. Can you because this was the topic on season 2. Me and Derek have talked about it. Do you think the animation is good or bad, or do you even?
Now, I only base my animations off of Demon Slayer. Okay. This animation's been pretty good, I will say. However, I don't think it compares to a Demon Slayer season 3. Right? I think we can all say that season 3 Demon Slayer was pretty peak animation.
Yeah.
I mean, am I
Yeah.
wrong?
You know.
Well, there is also controversy with Demon Slayer. I'm not saying you're wrong,
I'm gonna
but
fight
there
you.
is controversy behind Demon Slayer. People do not like the CGI fish in that season.
People don't like the CGI animation. I feel like in Demon Slayer, which
Yeah.
is fair.
That's fair.
Right?
Yes.
Because I mean, even in Jujutsu Kaisen, they used some CGI animation.
Mhm.
It looked like.
They do. They do.
But I mean, it's been pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to like any like. I mean, I have obviously, but
Yeah.
I haven't really like seen anything that's gonna like blow my socks off.
Yeah.
Whereas Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie.
Of course. Yeah.
That's gonna be forever the thing that like I think
Mugen
Brett's gonna
Train, and then
hold on the
the,
highest pedestal.
The end of season
Dude.
The blueprints.
2 or 3, the last big fight with those 2 demons.
With Tenzin Uzui. Oh,
that whole
Yeah.
fight
yeah, whatever,
That'll live rent free in my head too. Yes.
dude.
comes up my TikTok feed. I always have to stop and watch it. I have to watch it
Every time,
Go back.
every time.
every time.
Respectfully, I must,
Yeah.
must watch
Well,
it.
yeah. The reason I ask is because season 2 there was a big controversy. The animators went through a strike, and they were like basically stating that most of the episodes were like 30% complete. They weren't fully done.
I mean,
And
there's
so,
there have definitely been some like pretty cool like animations. Like there's one that I recently just saw where I thought my TV fucking broke. I'm not kidding. It's when Gojo is like standing, like not standing, but who's the other guy? Seto, Geto, whatever. Anyways, Geto's standing there, and then like it flashes, like lines flash across the screen, and then like you see Gojo standing next to him, and I was like,
yeah,
whoa, that's pretty sick.
yeah. There is.
But
Where is it?
go ahead. Nope, go
I was
ahead.
gonna say there is one episode that when you get to it, just text me your first reaction.
Yeah, I bet it's toward the end.
There's a couple episodes towards the end that I would
Yeah.
like to know your reaction to it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you'll hear it here first. So, yeah. And other than that, Percy Jackson has now finished, now renewed for his second season. By the way,
I was gonna say it's officially renewed.
what a good season this was. I thought it was really good. I don't know. I've never read the books, but I mean, compared to the movies, I feel like it was a little bit more detailed. Obviously, right? That's what you're going to get with a TV show compared to a movie. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm not really a huge like Percy Jackson fan. I know there are a lot of fanboys out there who have like their dicks hard for Percy Jackson. I mean, I'm not wrong. But I thought the season overall was a really good season. I can't wait to see what season 2 brings. I do know. Thanks, Daniel, for scrolling through shit while I'm talking. That's awesome. I can literally hear you scrolling through stuff.
Hear what?
Guy thinks I'm deaf.
Guy thinks I'm deaf.
Anyways, I recently found out that there are like 50 fucking books in the Percy Jackson series, so that's cool.
There's not that many.
There are
Isn't there
49
5?
books.
There's like a lot.
5.
There's
that
like
are
5 main ones, but there's a bunch of
Spin-offs,
spin-offs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I have one of them, and I never read it. I read the 5 books, but I never read one of the spin-offs. And I have one.
But yes, that's what I've been watching. Also been trying to get back into Curb Your Enthusiasm for the last season here, so
Final season.
Oh yeah, I need to watch the premiere.
Yeah, I'm behind a couple seasons. I need to catch up and then watch the final, truly. Okay. I'll go. I'll talk about.
Wait, before you go,
he started scrolling. He found something that he's recently watched.
I'm not even scrolling. Shut up. I did watch something else. I forgot. I watched the first 2 episodes of Feud, Capote versus the Swans,
Yeah.
and I'm liking it so far. Really good cast. The story is interesting. It's about I don't know if you remember that show Feud, that it was going to be an anthology show, and every season was going to be like a different like famous like feud. The first one was about Betty Davis and Joan Crawford, and then this one is about Truman Capote and like the group of women he surrounded himself with, which he called the Swans, and kind of like his fall from grace from that group, and that kind of derailed his whole career. And it's good so far. It's good acting. That's I'm enjoying it. We'll report back after I'm done with the season. That's it. Bye.
All right.
That's it. Bye.
That's it. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, I've been watching some stuff as well. I'm once again caught up on One Piece. I was like a couple episodes behind. New arc has been pretty entertaining, and it's keeping up on the animation. It's been very good quality so far. I'm very excited for what this is. Kind of the moments that are going to be adapted, 'cause just from reading the manga, there's some really cool moments that are coming. So looking forward to that. Other than that, I finally watched the. Don't shake your head at me. You shake.
I'm not shaking my head at you.
Yeah, okay, sure.
He's shaking his head at me.
Oh, you're shaking it.
No, you're shaking his head at me,
Let's
Daniel.
talk
It's
about
okay.
One
He's
Piece
shaking his head
again.
at me.
Turn your fucking TV off, Daniel.
It was off. I muted it. Jeez.
Gotta get his drag race in.
I wanted to check something. Okay. Jeez, I turned it off.
Guy's about to watch an episode of Drag Race Lip Sync for Your Life, and he's about to go like dance in five fucking seconds.
I turned it off. Shut up.
Oh, I know, because the blue tint from your face is now gone.
Can't believe you, Daniel.
Shut up.
I've also been watching, or I also watched the new. It's the Pikachu, the Pokemon. I don't remember what it's called. It's the
Concierge.
yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
or-
yeah. It's the stop motion Pokemon series. It's like
so cute.
yeah, it's just very good feeling watch. It's very cute. It's just
Been wanting to watch that.
very nice watch. It's there are 4 episodes and they are like 10-15 minutes, so just a nice little hour of your time. You're done. Just a good time. Just a nice watch. So check it out on Netflix. Besides that, I watched a new animated show on Amazon called what's going on?
I
Josh
had a question.
I was looking up.
I had a serious question about Pokemon Concierge, whatever the fuck.
Go on.
How much screen time does my boy Clobbopus have?
None. From what I remember.
God damn it! How much screen time does my boy Squirtle have?
I think Squirtle shows up in there. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what Pokemon they focus on. I think they focus like on a Rhyhorn, and Pikachu obviously is
All right,
there.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Psyduck I think is like one of the main ones they have.
Yeah, I'll skip on that. As you were saying.
So some interesting Pokemon names you decided to shout out.
Who? Josh?
Squirtle, yeah, Squirtle, and what was it? Clobberpuss?
Clobbopus.
Yeah.
My man has one move, and it is beat. That is literally the one
Beat the-
move he has.
Beat by the
Beat.
Clobberpuss?
He'll get beat
He'll
by
make
the
you Squirtle.
Clobbopus. Sure.
Proud of that one.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Watched a new show called Hazbin Hotel on Amazon Prime. Oh, he's got his Clobberpuss.
I can't see
How
it.
is that show, Brett? Or you, Derek? Sorry.
It was good. I liked it. It's I think it's A24's first animated show that they've released. It was a YouTube like pilot somebody put out a couple years ago, an animator, and A24 picked it up for a full series, and it finally just released back in January. It's a adult musical comedy. Dan, I feel like this show is probably up your alley. I think there are a lot of Broadway people in this.
Yeah, I saw some Broadway peeps that I follow posted that they were at the premiere. So yeah.
I did enjoy this. It's the music's very good in this. I think it's really well written. There's a lot of good songs in this. It's I think the writing terms. I think it could have been a little funnier. I think a lot of times it relies on like kind of just swearing as a punchline, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't always work. I think it like kind of overly relies on it, but I think the voice acting is good in this as well. The story is interesting and the world is interesting. I think it seems a little rushed towards the end because I think they're only like 20-30 minute episodes, and I think where they're trying to go, it definitely kind of feels a little compact. But I think there's a lot of cool and interesting things they're doing with this show. So check it out if you're interested. Dana, I think you should check it out. I think you might enjoy it.
Okay.
So let me talk about Argylle. Let me talk about the big hit film Argylle.
You could spoil it. You can spoil it.
Can I spoil it? I would love to spoil it.
I don't care. I don't care.
Brett?
You can spoil it. I already know the spoilers anyway.
Yeah, Derek, I think you already spoiled it for me.
I think I did spoil it for you, Brett. You're right. Yeah, So this is the latest film from Matthew Vaughn.
The Twisted Mind of Matthew Vaughn.
Yeah, Twisted Mind of Matthew Vaughn, who previously done the Kingsman movies and Kick-Ass,
X-Men First
Class. This is his next world.
Did he self-proclaim that he's the Twisted Mind?
That's what the trailer said.
That's how the movie was advertised. Yeah.
Okay, because none of those movies really had like a fat twist, you know?
The Twisted Mind.
I didn't think
Well,
they were
it's
that.
not a
a twist, but like he's got a sick, twisted mind.
Like a sick mind.
Yeah. That's more so what it is.
My guy is so sick, dude. He's so twisted.
Yeah, I feel like I kept seeing that same trailer for months until this movie came out, and wasn't great. It was pretty okay. The movie essentially was Bryce Dallas Howard wrote this series, a spy series. It turns out she's predicting stuff that is actually happening, and people are after her for it. And Sam Rockwell is trying to help her. It's just kind of. It's pretty predictable. Like I figured out all the twists pretty early in the movie because it doesn't do a good job of like it hints at them pretty early. Like one of the big twists is that Catherine O'Hara is one of the agents going after her. She's been pretending to be her mom, and Bryan Cranston was pretending to be her dad in this, and that was like a whole huge thing. That was pretty hinted at too early, and the reveal wasn't. I don't think it paid off. The other twist is that Bryce Dallas Howard, she's writing this because it's repressed memory. She knew this all along. She was in an accident, and the evil agents mind wiped her and put this brainwashed her, and they put this new persona in her, and they were hoping that she would write these stories, and they would reveal information that she had that they would need. That was the whole setup of this. It was all based off true things that happened in her life. I don't think Bryce Dallas Howard was totally believable as this role, like especially towards like the reveal that she's supposed to be this kind of badass agent, and I didn't fully buy into it. Like I can believe like she was like this bookish kind of person and like this like that, but like when she tried to be turned into this, I really wasn't like convinced. I do think Sam Rockwell is kind of carrying a lot of this movie. I think he's just very entertaining in general, and I think he's doing a lot of it. He also, at the same time, though, he definitely is just kind of coasting through this movie at times, but he is probably the most entertaining part. I think Sam Jackson in it, but they really have him in like most of the shots of him in this movie are him watching a Laker game while he's waiting for something, and it cuts back to him watching this Laker game like a ton of times. It's pretty funny how many times they cut back to it.
Twisted Mind.
The action scenes, they're okay. I mean, there's some fun ones, but like in the first couple action scenes when it was with Sam Rockwell, she's having these kind of like hallucinations as it's happening because she can't believe what's happening. She's like flashing between him to Henry Cavill, and that's kind of how they get Henry Cavill more into this movie. Other than the setup in the beginning, he's just kind of going back and forth between Sam Rockwell and Henry Cavill in these action sequences. They only do it for like the first two. It gets a little like it's like okay, we need to like pump the brakes on this because it was kind of jarring after a bit because they kind of do it a lot. But too long, really bad CGI. They'd CGI the cat and it looked terrible. Henry Cavill was CGI'd on like a dumb little beach car and it looked terrible. I would not recommend this. This is maybe a streaming watch. Definitely wait till it's streaming and you don't have to pay for it if you're even interested. And probably the most, I guess, annoying
Best
thing,
part of the movie.
is them trying to turn it into a franchise. They forced that kind of in the end, but more importantly, this is in the Kingsman verse. This is all tied into Kingsman. There's like a big credit scene where it shows a younger version of Henry Cavill's character going to the Kingsman, like a Kingsman bar. And it's just like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
So many franchises that are trying to happen for no fucking reason, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's my glowing review of Argylle. Don't watch it in
Derek,
movies.
I don't want to say anything, but you didn't really mention what could possibly be the best part of the entire movie. Dula Peep.
Yeah, what about Dula Peep?
Dula Peep, not enough screen time. Probably a minute of
I hear
screen
ya.
time. 2 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Not enough
disgusting.
Dua Lipa in this.
Disgusting.
And they
No
kill
wonder it
her.
was a shit movie.
And she gets killed in the beginning.
Really?
She's not a real character. She's in.
I know, she's in the book.
All right.
Well, then it's confusing because they are. I don't want to fucking, because like there's a whole dumb plot thing with Ariana DeBose's character, and I was super. It's like, okay, whatever. Because she was real and also in the stories. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was based. I don't know. I don't want to talk about Argylle anymore. I've talked enough about Argylle. I believe that's all I've watched.
Not enough about Dula Peep.
But not enough. Well, I want to talk more about Dula Peep, but unfortunately, she wasn't in the movie enough to talk about her.
All right, Josh, bring us home.
Bring us home.
Okay. I'll make it quick because I, too, haven't really been watching anything too big.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start off with, so I've been watching the new Trigun. Trigun was an anime that came back, that was out, in the 90s, kind of like Cowboy Bebop days and all that kind of stuff, and one of my favorites. Love that anime. And, I knew they were kind of, trying to bring back the franchise of it. But the catch is that it is CGI. It's all CGI. It's not a single piece of animation. The company that did it, I can't remember the name. They've been doing a pretty good job with CGI animation. It hasn't been horrible. So I was just really curious as to how they're gonna bring back Trigun. What are they gonna do? It's apparently gonna be its own thing. It's not gonna be entirely as shot for shot, frame by frame type of Trigun thing. I'm a couple episodes into it, and for it being CGI, it's actually not bad. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The story is pretty, I wouldn't say it's exactly spot on with the original, but it's pretty good. It's enough to want you to keep watching and want to see what happens next. But it's actually not that bad. I went in with pretty low expectations though, so but yeah, overall so far I'm enjoying it a lot, and from what I've been hearing, a lot of people really do love this, so I'm waiting for that moment. Another animated series that I'm watching is, I don't know if you guys heard of it, but it's Rick and Morty. I was watching Rick and Morty season 7.
Never heard of it.
7? Season 7?
Yeah, it's season 7.
I think I'm 2 seasons behind.
Yeah, it Rick and Morty was a thing for its time, and then Justin Roiland happened, and then now Rick and Morty is kind of but I was just curious as to see if Justin Roiland would, because he's the main voice actor for Rick and Morty, so I was just curious to see what they were gonna do. Is it any different? But I did my research, and it turns out Justin Roiland didn't do much on this show. I think he helped create 4 episodes, and literally all he did was just show up, get drunk, voice Rick and Morty, go wubba lubba dub dub, and then call it a day. So I was like, okay, so it shouldn't change that much. And honestly, so far I can't really tell the difference. It's their typical Rick and Morty.
I
Still
thought
has
this
its.
was turned into a I miss Justin Roiland speech here.
No, I was just I was just curious as to see what was going on.
I was a little scared.
You think I'm that guy, Brett? You think I'm
I
I'm
don't
that
know.
kind of guy.
You think I'm that kind of guy?
I don't.
No, I was just curious to see what was gonna happen, and can't tell the difference. And yeah, fuck Justin Roiland. So, um, but
Set
I
the
will
record
admit,
straight.
for my girlfriend watched all of Rick and Morty. She's seen it all, and she said something kind of interesting when we were watching it. And she said that she felt like the humor was like more mature, and I was like, "What do you mean?" She's just like, "I just feel like it hits a little deeper. Like the jokes are a little bit more like you kind of have to like." She says they're a little bit more complex, in a way.
Mm.
I think that's what she meant, and I think she's kind of right. It does feel a little bit more mature. It's a little bit more like you kind of have to dig for it a little bit, but it's still really funny. Not as many, not as many fart jokes and burp jokes. So
Are
yeah,
you like just saying like overall the show, or just kind of like this like most recent season?
I feel like this most recent season, it feels a little like less like I'm Pickle Rick type shit. I mean, they do have a little bit of a bit, but like
Yeah,
that's it. They just let it be.
they.
But
I mean, that could be. I don't know. You said he didn't have any involvement, but maybe since he wasn't involved, maybe they were able to steer away from that. I don't know how much like influence he had in like the writers' rooms and things like that.
apparently not much. Like
And he improvised a lot. I think that's probably where that came from.
yeah,
Is like him improvising in the studio. Maybe that's where a lot of that shit came from. Is him just being like drunk and just saying dumb shit into the mic, and it's like, well, I guess we have to record that, or I guess we have to make that a
yeah,
thing, you know?
yeah. I mean, I once I heard that and all that shit, I was like, first, like, I was just kind of over Rick and Morty because I did really like the show, but I was like, I'm done with it. But they brought out this season, and I was just like, let's check it out. So far, can't tell the difference. Still pretty funny. Um, and um, yeah, that's kind of it. That's all I've been really watching. It's just those two
Yeah.
things.
Alright.
Obviously, the One Piece grind is still going.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah.
represent.
It's still going. I will say this, just
Oh, here we go.
real quick. One Piece, it is a grind, and there are like a lot of moments in this fucking show where you're just like, no, it's like you're watching it and you're just like, dude, why am I watching Luffy fight this fucking guy that just screams slow-mo beam for like almost every other episode? Like why? And like there's always these like little details in these little arcs, and you're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then you get to the major arc, and then it has to do with that little detail in that arc. And like that's like One Piece in general. Like I will
Yes, it
admit
is.
when the lows are lows, but when the like right now Water 7, pretty
You're
sick.
my
Not
you're
gonna
in my
lie.
favorite arcs right now. I do think that is, it's probably like has some of the best character development in those arcs, and some really some of the best highs of the series. So
Yeah, no, right now it's
can I
pretty
pause you
good.
real
And
quick?
that's
I want to
yes.
hold on. Brett Daniel, I'm sorry, are we not entertaining you guys right now? It seems like
Oh no, it just only took 800 episodes
Brett-
to get to your favorite arc.
the Brett and Daniel show happening over there.
No, that's nothing.
No, it
What? Nothing's
actually,
happening.
it only took 200 episodes to get to my favorite
Yeah.
arc.
That's 200 episodes
Look,
too many.
I'm waiting for the arc to where I
Would
could get to where
anything go on?
Derek is at, where he's like, "Yo, One Piece," and I'm just like, "Yeah, One Piece, like, it's cool." Like it's weird to say this, but like it's almost like this little like weird fandom that if you actually are caught up and watched 1,000 episodes, you could have that little like badge where you're like, "I watched 1,000 episodes."
Oh, Josh, well, just give up 30 years of your life
I didn't
to
have to
not
give up
finding
30 years of my
not
life.
finding to not finding
I
a
didn't
One Piece, and there you
I only
go.
had to give up
I mean,
a year.
I'm just watching it when I'm like working out, cleaning. Like
This,
I don't.
that's from a quitter, Josh. Okay, that guy gave up and he quit. Don't listen to him. Okay, that guy
Brett, I don't know why you're
watched 10
bullying me. I'm
episodes.
not
He kept
praising
saying
this
"gum gum
anime.
pistol"
I'm just saying.
for a week.
Derek, I was laughing at Brett's face. Okay, I wasn't laughing. At
I know
what
you were
you
laughing
were
at his
saying.
face, but then
I
Brett
saw
made the
Brett's
comment
face,
about
too.
that.
Gum
so then,
Gum Pistol, dude.
yeah. I know.
Gum Gum
I
Pistol,
saw you
dude.
two fucking doing eyebrows to each other. I caught you. I saw. Stop flirting on
Caught
camera,
you,
okay?
caught you red-handed.
Stop
But
flirting.
yeah.
It
Up
was
the year
just
of your
funny,
life,
like
and
I
you'll
just
catch up.
looked at him and he was making a funny face, and that's why I started laughing. So
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, bruh. I'm sorry. I don't blame people for like giving up on this. I
I don't
really
blame
don't.
people either.
Oh,
I don't
thank you,
blame
Josh.
people.
I'll just-
Like I get it and I understand. I'm just like this is how nerdy I am. I have no anime to watch. Like there's nothing for me to watch. So I'm watching One Piece. I've watched pretty much like a lot of anime and I've watched pretty much everything I wanted to watch. So One Piece is the last thing that I have to
Look, as
Kinda
I
get out of the
say,
way.
there's a
Go watch.
point you could watch to that I think people should generally give an effort to watch to, and if it doesn't click for you at that point, that is the hard out. I generally think that like is like the most solid thing I've heard from people too is like watch to like this episode, this arc doesn't hit, then it's never gonna hit again. So just stop there. And
Yeah,
It's
that's
okay.
and I would agree with that.
That's what I told you.
mean,
Once you hit the
Yeah.
500 episode arc, and if it's not for you, give up.
I gave up
more
on
like
Naruto
100.
pretty
Once
quick.
you get to 100,
That was
Naruto. Yeah, I gave up on Naruto. I
I-
didn't mean to, but
no.
I
meant
gave up
to.
on Naruto, and I stopped watching all the non-canon episodes. So
I'm gonna be real honest with you. That's why I never recommended Bleach to you. I was recommending Bleach to you, but then I heard that you were like hated One Piece. I was like, yeah, you're gonna hate Bleach, so I'm not gonna even tell you to watch that
You
shit.
can skip that non-canon. No one's telling you to
I
watch
didn't
Leave Bleach alone.
I
Leave
didn't
Bleach
hate.
alone.
I didn't hate One Piece. The only thing I hate about One Piece is that it's way too long, and they haven't found a One Piece.
Yeah, it is long. It's on its final saga.
I-
Like the manga is on its final saga, so it apparently is gonna wrap up.
The manga.
I will say that the manga is a better way to enjoy that. The anime is so overstuffed with like moments that are like make the episodes really long, and to the point where people have like been like, I'm gonna edit down the episodes, and I don't remember
Yeah,
the
I think-
comparison like to versus like what it actually is versus what people edited down to a more like approachable thing where it's like
Yeah.
it's more of a breeze to watch through.
Yeah.
So if that's more appealing to people, that's a way to watch it. I think that would.
Well, Netflix did the whole get every arc and make it into a movie. They just cut out the fat and they're like, here's a movie. It's an hour long. Watch the arcs. It's also getting reanimated along with Naruto.
It is getting
Naruto and One
reanimated,
Piece
so
are getting
that's,
reanimated.
that might be the best time for people to jump into it because it will probably
Yeah.
be better paced because I think they're going
It
to cut
is.
out a lot of that fucking extra
Yeah.
stuff they don't need in the episode. So that'll
They're
probably be
saying
the
that
best,
it's
but
supposed to be like 5 seasons or 6 seasons or something like that, and like we'll see.
we'll see.
That's doable.
That is doable.
That is doable, but like how many episodes per season? Because anime could be 6 seasons, but every season could be 100
I feel
episodes.
like 20
so it's like,
episodes, like 30. I feel like that's
Maybe.
most animes
Yeah.
I've seen.
But-
I think they're shorter, but
yeah, I mean, I don't know. So far, it's just a fun little anime. I'm not obsessed with it. I'm not.
I don't know. You sound like you are.
I'm not. It's crazy to me to see the fandom behind it. Like this anime broke records. It's like everybody loves it.
Yeah.
People are so hyped about it.
not everyone
Like
loves
the
it.
passion behind it is pretty crazy. I personally, I really don't see that yet because every time I say I'm like, oh, I'm on Water 7, it's like, oh, you're about to get peak, you're about to hit peak, and I'm like, well, when's peak? And so
You've already seen
if
some
I
good
get to-
stuff, though. I would,
I've seen some good stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's good, but like it's not to the point where I'm like, yo, like this is the one, this is it, this is gonna be my life. Like, and like I said, I think it's the idea of like it being 1,000 episodes, and when you watch it and you reach to that like last thing, you're on this like journey with these characters because that's essentially what it is. And when you get to when you make it to that 1,000 episode mark and you're caught up, you kind of have like this little like badge where you're like, I watched One Piece, and it's like, you know, which I'm not hating on it. I
yeah,
get
that was
it.
a
I
big worry of mine
understand.
because it kept getting beat up. But
I'm a big Sanji guy.
Sanji's a cool dude.
He's very cool.
Yeah, so that's One Piece.
I will just
And then obviously, wait.
just on the One Piece. My sister was asking for anime recommendations. I didn't recommend her the One Piece anime. I said no. I said you could try the live action. That might be more approachable for you if you're interested in One Piece. She watched one episode. She's like, I hated it, and I said, fair enough. She couldn't stand Luffy. She apparently
Just give her Demon
she
Slayer,
wasn't down
dude.
with
Demon
it.
Slayer.
I told her
is
Demon
the-
Slayer, but she said she didn't want to watch something that was ongoing.
Do you,
I don't
I
think she
will
wanted
say
to
this,
commit to
Brett.
something.
Demon Slayer is probably the most digestible anime for everybody. Like when people ask me like what anime should I watch, I don't tell them Vinland Saga. I tell them Demon Slayer because it's just one of those things where it's like it's digestible, people are gonna love it. It's not too complicated. It's pretty straightforward.
It's
And
beautiful.
It's, yeah.
yeah, and the animation's great.
Yeah.
So
Then I told her to
yeah.
watch Cowboy Bebop.
But Brett, watch Vinland Saga. You should watch Vinland Saga, Brett.
All right,
Vinland Saga.
Kyojiro.
I'm sorry, Josh. You were. I kind of interrupted. What were you saying?
Oh, so yeah, there is a show that I'm heavy in right now.
Is it? Are you gonna say Gossip Girl again?
It is Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl. I am heavy
Oh, here we
in
go,
Gossip
dude.
Girl. Okay. Still watching that. My boy Chuck. And that's all that matters. It's just Chuck, Serena Vanderwoodson. That's all I care about. XOXO, baby.
There we
XOXO.
go. All right.
Well, before we wrap up, can we talk about? Is there any poster movie you can talk about? Did anyone watch, or have we all seen a movie we can talk about from there?
Scarface, I think, is the movie
Scarface
that
might be
we
the only
all
one we
seen.
can talk about potentially. I feel like we've all seen it. Daniel, Josh.
I've seen it plenty of times.
It's been a while, but yeah, go. For
It has been a while, but I have seen it plenty of times.
All right,
The other one was the King Kong,
King Kong.
1930.
Has everyone seen
movie,
that
right?
original King Kong?
And then Raging Bull,
And
which
Raging
I
Bull.
started. I haven't finished it.
I haven't watched
Daniel,
it yet.
Derek even politely gave you the YouTube for King Kong 1930.
I know.
So did you
It
watch
wasn't
it?
even YouTube. It was the
Yeah, I did
public
not.
archive for King Kong. I think it's free to watch because of how old it is.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Scarface, though.
Everyone knows
Come on.
Scarface. I mean, you
Everyone
can talk
knows
about it. It's
Scarface.
classic Al
And Tony
Pacino.
Montana.
Brian De Palma, Tony Montana. I rewatched it last year. I hadn't seen it in a while, and it's good. It's great. The rise and fall of our
Tony Montana.
Tony Montana.
That's how he says it. I don't know.
Yeah. No.
They have, I will say they have one of the most brutal kill scenes I've ever seen in a movie.
Chainsaw Man in the shower.
That changed.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that
dude.
one's fucking
That was
brutal.
that is absolutely insane.
Is that in the beginning when they're like
Yeah.
raiding that drug?
They're trying to escape.
They're trying to
and,
escape
like,
those two guys when they're
yeah.
doing like the drug deal. And
Yeah.
that was a brutal scene.
That was
Yeah.
pretty wild. That was very wild.
And then of course you just get the Miami nightlife.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
phenomenal. It seems like that movie heavily influenced the Miami nightlife. I feel like
It really
but
did.
It had to.
Yeah.
I
to
couldn't
a
tell you
degree.
because I don't live in Miami. That shithole. So
Yeah, this movie did a lot. Like, it's weird to say this, but it did a lot, like, culturally in a way. Like, so many people, like, well, like in like rap, like people would like rap about like Tony Montana, Scarface, like all this stuff. Like,
I thought you
so many
meant
people loved
it did something for Cubans. And made them
Oh
realize
no,
that-
no,
Finally.
I didn't mean that. I meant like
Al Pacino did
hip-hop.
it.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah, and he did a great performance. I remember. Fun fact: this is the first movie I've seen Al Pacino in.
this was your
like,
first Pacino movie?
You should-
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Really?
A real fun fact: I saw this movie when I was like 10.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so I was like a kid, and then I watched it a bunch of times when I was a teenager, and then
Brutal watch.
when I was like older. My dad liked this movie. He has like the 50th anniversary tin edition of this, like a 3-disc combo thing.
It's
So-
not 50 years old, Josh.
Whatever, dude. You know what I mean? It's an edition.
It's
whatever.
80 years old. That's right.
80, Daniel. Get it right. But
It's like
yes.
35 years
Yeah, I
old.
think
What, Daniel? Anywho,
I'm gonna spoil Gossip Girl for you.
did you all know
I love you, Daniel. Don't do that,
that
please.
this was a remake of an older movie? From like,
Yes,
I
I did
didn't
know that.
know. No, I did not know that.
this is a remake. Yeah. They're-
James Cagney.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'll fact check.
One
it
of
right
something. I think it is Cagney though.
Yeah, this was like I think it was from like the 30s. I want to say. Yeah, the 1932 film. It's a loose remake. I don't know. I think they maybe just a name.
Maybe just the name.
Some character, maybe some plot stuff, but I think it's mainly its own thing. Yeah. And Boris Karloff in this.
Yeah.
It is not Cagney.
Ah, damn it.
Paul Mooney. Yeah,
Oh,
Wowzers.
not Wowzers.
But
But-
yeah, Scarface. Obviously, we all love it.
It's an iconic movie.
It is
I
an
think
iconic
everybody
movie.
had the movie poster in the room at some point.
Say
One
hello
day you'll
Or
rule the world or
maybe
some
just
shit
me.
like that.
to my little friend.
Yeah, the story of getting what you want, finally getting it, and then
Pissing it all away.
Losing it.
Losing
That's
it all.
not the story, Josh. It's work hard for what you want.
I usually stop watching after he gets everything. I'm like, I'm good. I got everything I need out of that. That's how it ends, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There's not like another hour for any
exactly how it
reason.
ends. You know, the eyes, Chico, they never lie. They never lie.
Big Scarface guy.
The best part in that movie is when he says "say goodnight" to the bad guy, because it's gonna be the last time you see a bad guy like this again. Let me tell you, like, dude, that's
You have quoted so much.
Damn,
from
Josh.
Westworld.
dude,
I'm
that-
shocked.
I'm telling you,
You know
yeah,
this
like,
movie.
I only have two things: my word and my balls, and I never break up for nobody. Like, come on, dude. Like, how do you not know this? It's an
Wow.
iconic movie.
Yeah, you are a big
Yeah,
Scarface
dude.
guy. I've only.
I kill those
I
cockroaches.
think I've seen this movie
you
2
know?
times.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, we all know that one though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
you know
little
that.
friend.
That one,
What does
yeah.
what does the blimp say? What does the blimp say? What does the blimp say?
The world is yours, or
There it
something like
is.
that. Yeah, there you
Should we all
go.
play the
And
Scarface
it slowly
video
pans out to
game?
him smoking a cigar with the white suit, and he's just staring off into the balcony. He's
Mm-hmm.
like, "I got it."
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he loses it all. Goes insane. Cocaine, hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug.
And with that,
With that, that's
the
it.
world is yours. Thank you for listening to this podcast. You listen to this podcast on Spotify, the iHeartRadio app, the Apple Podcast app. You can even catch our videos that we've now been making on YouTube, I believe, right, Derek?
Yes, the
Thank you.
last 2 episodes have been on YouTube. They have all of our beautiful faces for you to see.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes. We thank you every week for paying attention and listening to us, showing us men that we mean the world to you.
Where are
Means a
those
lot
men?
to
Where
us.
are they? Are they here? Are there men here?
Are they in the
Are they in
room?
the room
Are
with
these men
us?
in the room?
Just me then, I guess.
Look at that handsome smile. Go ahead, show that smile again. Yeah, there you go. You can sell a car with that.
Hold on, dude. I'll riz you up real
Oh,
quick.
Oh, don't
here we
riz
go.
me up.
No, I'll save you.
Not
I'll
right
save
now,
you.
not
I'll
right
save you.
now.
I'll save you.
My girlfriend's
Or the
gonna watch
Rizzler.
this. dude.
I'll save you. I'll save you. I'll save you. But yeah, Daniel.
You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at An Action Pod.
Just want to take another look at you. You can follow all of us individually if you so choose. I'm going to say Letterbox, Rocky Mountain. Check out my raving Argylle review.
And you can check out my Letterboxd as well. If you listen to last week's episode, you know where to fucking find it then.
What if this is our first episode?
I'm also on Letterbox at Denko89.
Oh, say goodnight to the bad guy, because this is the last time you see the bad guy like this again. All right.
And with that, we
Jeez.
thank
Long
you.
username.
And you've been hit by.
You've been struck
You've
by
been
Been
Struck
struck
by-
by.
a
Okay, that was so.
I'm ending it. That was
One at a
terrible.
time.
That was terrible.
One at a time. That was so bad. One more time. You've been hit by.
You've been struck by.
A smooth criminal. Boom, boom, ba-da, boom, boom, da-da-dum, dum, dum.
And cut.